Welcome back to Dark Gothic. It's Halloween month 2018 and we're doing another Flying Frog horror game. Love Flying Frog Productions. Awesome games. Alright, we have 3 cards in the shadows already. We get 10 in the shadows, we lose. We haven't even taken out the first enemy here, villain. It is the Fairy Bog Fiend. And we need 5 cunning and 3 spirit to knock him out. And he makes our life difficult because he makes locations cost 2 more than normal. Alright, we're going to start off with Charlotte Dubois, and we're playing co-op this time, which means Charlotte's our first player, and every time we get to the first player, we have to roll for every minion in the center line here. We have 1 only. If we roll a skull, it goes to the shadows. Let's not roll a skull. Oh, damn it! We roll a skull. Wow. That is going to make 4 cards in the shadows. And I can see now the co-op is going to be a very tough game to beat. Because if we get, like I said, 10 cards in the shadows, we lose. And we get Sophie the Midwife. And it's 1, 1, and 1. Mystery. Each hero must acquire a dark secret. Darn it. So when she comes out, both Charlotte and Thomas have to require a dark secret, and dark secret cards are these ones, which when they come up in your hand, you have to process a shocking discovery. Remember, Thomas's special ability with shocking discoveries is he gets to draw 2 of them and choose one, so that's pretty good. All right, we're ready to begin. So let's take a look. Charlotte's got a cunning, a combat, cunning, spirit, combat. So once again, I'm going to have to turn the camera off, and I'm going to have to think about how she's going to use these cards for the center line cards for purchasing, and or villains to defeat, or locations to acquire. So let me think about it, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I think it's pretty clear what we're going to have to do with Charlotte. She's going to take 3 combat here, and she is going to get the murder card, because it's 3 of any one of the resources. And this one is draw a card, roll the omen die. If you roll a skull, you discard a card. So it lets you draw a card, and you might be able to keep it, but you may have to discard one. But still a pretty good card to get. And replacing the card in the lineup, we get a Night Terror minion, demon minion strike. Each other hero must reveal their hand and discard an ally. Draw a card. Wow, so that's going to happen to both players because that's the other co-op rule. But we don't want that one going into the shadows either. So what we have left then, I think we're going to spend 1 spirit, 1 cunning, and 1 combat. And we are going to get Sophie the Midwife for Charlotte. And this is roll the omen die and gain resources of any choice equal to the number rolls. We could get 4 just by rolling a 4 on our die here, which would be awesome. So we're going to replace it with Harlow Morgan. Whoa, 7 cunning. Wow, but he is 3 cunning or draw 2 cards. That is an awesome ally. Now allies, Thomas's special abilities, he can get allies for 1 less. So he can get it for 6 cunning. I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, so we have 1 spirit, 1 cunning left for Charlotte, which can do us no good. So that's the end of Charlotte's turn. She has no cards in her draw deck, so I'm going to have to shuffle, doing that off screen. Up next, Thomas the part-time werewolf. Alright, we're over to Thomas the sometimes werewolf. Let's take a look at his cards. He's got a combat. Ooh, tracking the beast. 2 combat, gain an additional 2 toward fighting a villain. He has a spirit. Ooh, he has the Sandman, 1 of anything, a combat, and combat. Oh, he has lots of combat. Can we take out the Night Terror? We do not have 2 cunning. This is towards a villain, not a minion. And we don't have 5 cunning at all to even get near the Bog Fiend. Alright, I'm going to do some thinking, and then I'm going to come back. Or do I have to do any thinking? Actually, I don't think I have to. I think I'm good to go. We're going to use 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combat to get the deadly face-off card, 5 of anything, and it's gained 2 toward fighting a minion or a villain. Excellent card. We're left with not much. I'm going to pick up the Dueling Saber. 4, it's a gear card. If you defeat one or more minion or villain in a turn, acquire an honor. Okay, that's a pretty good card. We have 1 of anything and 1 spirit, so we have 2 spirit left. But that's not going to do us any good. That's going to be the end of Thomas's turn. He's going to drop 6 new cards, and then we're going to come back and we're going to have Charlotte go again. And now we're back over to Charlotte. I left the die here because we have to roll for this minion. She's the first player in co-op. If we get a skull, it goes to the shadows. No, we roll a 2. Yes. Which means that card is not going to the shadows. All right, let's take a look at Charlotte's cards. She has her militiamen, 2 combat, 1 combat, ooh, an ally, discard to block, ignore strike or fight effect. If you do draw 2 cards, okay. So that's some more cunning. Ooh, another ally. Roll the omen die to gain whatever you want equal to the number rolled. I'm going to play her first. Come on, let's get a 4. Come on! We get 1. Well, that gives us 1 of anything. So once again, I'm going to have to look at the cards here and then come back and make a decision. Okay, I think I know what we're going to do with Charlotte. She has, right here, she has her Shadowbrook Militia for 2 combat, Strength of Combat for 3, 4 with Dr. Edwards, plus 2 cunning for Dr. Edwards as well. We're not blocking any strikes or anything or fight effects. So we have 2, 3, 4 combat, 2 cunning. Right. So we are going to defeat the Night Terror. 4 combat, 2 cunning. Unfortunately, when it comes up on her hand, we're going to have to do this, but it gives Charlotte draw a card. She always has 7 cards in her hand because that's her Smuggler's Network. That leaves her with, we're going to use the 1 here we rolled for spirit. It's going to give us a total of 3 spirit and 1 cunning. Yes, let's replace this card before we get Lucy's Diary. Ooh, okay. It's a gear card. Roll the omen die. You may draw cards equal to the roll. Skull is rolled. Draw the top card from the main deck and add it to the shadows. Ooh, that's another one that's going to maybe add cards to the shadows. Don't really want that. All right, so we've got 3 spirit. What we're going to do with the 3 spirit is we are going to purchase one of the upgrade cards, Brilliant Deduction. It costs 3 of any resource. It's going to give us 2 cunning. The reason we want to get some more cunning in our hand, the Bog Fiend here takes 5 cunning and 3 spirit to defeat. We don't seem to have enough cunning available at the moment to defeat him, and of course the name of the game is we got to defeat all 3 of them. We can't do it right now, so we're going to do that. That's going to be the end of Charlotte's turn. And so everything gets discarded, and she's going to draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, because that's her Smuggler's Network. Hand size is 7 cards. All right, up next is going to be Thomas the Werewolf again, and let's go see what he's going to do. All right, let's take a look at Thomas's hand. He only has 6 cards, of course. Strength of Cunning. Oh, damn it. He has his Werewolf's Curse. Well, I do believe we have to do this right away. Says if this card is in your hand during your turn, must be played before any other cards. It gives us 2 combat, but it's a strike. Each other hero must discard a card at random from hand. I don't think, this is not a minion, so the co-op rules for this I don't think are going to apply. I'm going to have to reread the co-op rules though, because any strike at all might affect both players, which means we're going to have to discard a random card as well. And we'll look at what we've got. We've got a Spirit of Cunning, combat, a hodgepodge of not a lot here. I'm going to read the rules and we're going to come back and see if the strike from the Werewolf Curse affects both because of co-op or just Charlotte. Alright, we're catching a bit of a break because the co-op rules specifically say strike effects on minion cards. This is not a minion card, this is a secret card, so it's only going to affect Charlotte. Unfortunately, she now has to discard a random card from hand. Well, she's going to have to discard this one. 1 Strength of Cunning. It doesn't sound too bad. She still has 6 cards, so that's okay. And of course, I'm going to have to look at the cards now. So we have a total actually of 4. We have 4 combat, 2 cunning, and 2 spirits. 4 combat. Okay. we could get the dueling saber. Again, we don't have enough to even try to hit the Bog Fiend. So with our 4 combat, all we can do is get the dueling saber, and that's really all we can do. And we have 2 spirit and 2 cunning left over. We do get allies for 1 less. He'd cost 6 cunning though. We don't have anywhere near that. So I think we're going to go ahead and get the dueling saber for our 4 combat. It's going to give us a combat, and it says if you defeat one or more minions are a villain this turn, acquire an honor card. So we're going to get the dueling saber for Thomas. It immediately gets replaced. Maybe we'll get a 2 spirit, 2 cunning. No, a 3 spirit. Darn it. Spectre, and it's a minion. Damn. So we're going to be rolling the shadows for that one. So all we have left for Thomas is 2 spirit and 2 cunning, which unfortunately is going to do us no good. So that is going to be the end of Thomas's turn. Darn it. And he's going to draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, and he only has 4. So I will shuffle and redo that off screen. Up next, I think we're going to do 1 more turn of Charlotte, 1 more turn of Thomas for this episode, and we'll call it a day. So when we come back, I'm coming back again to Charlotte. First player, she's going to have to roll for this minion, unfortunately. All right, here we go. We have Charlotte Dubois. We have to roll for the 1 minion. If we roll a skull, it heads to the shadows. That'll be 5 cards in the shadows. And we get a 4 right on. We do not have to add that to the shadows. All right, good, good, good. Now let's take a look at her 6 cards. Unfortunately, she had to get... Oh, no. Oh, damn it. Well, her dark secret comes to pass. It says, if this card's in your hand during your turn, it must be played before any other cards. You destroy this card and draw a shocking discovery. Well, we're going to be drawing our first shocking discovery. So we destroy that card. And these can be good. They're not all bad, but it's probably not good for us. Shocking discovery. It's a werewolf. Well, yeah, it's Thomas. Destroy an ally from your hand or discard pile. No! Does she have an ally in her hand? She does not. Oh, let's hope she has no ally in her discard pile. Damn it, she has Sophie. Oh, man. Does she have and she has Dr. Edwards. So one of them is going to be destroyed. Oh man, I think we're gonna destroy Sophie. So Sophie the midwife, I guess, is turning into a werewolf. Oh man. You must then defeat this card as a minion before doing anything else. 3 fight. Do we have 3 fight? We have 1, 2. We do have 3 fight. Okay. That kind of saps our cards, though. Charlotte does have 3 fight. Okay, let's keep reading. See what else. If you cannot defeat this card, destroy it and discard your hand. Okay. If you do defeat this card, destroy it and take a training card of your choice into hand. So this ally is destroyed into the crypt. And if you defeat this card, destroy it and take a training card of your choice into your hand. Okay, into my hand. That's pretty good. But we've already used our 3 combat. And that's going to go away. What do we want in our hand? Discard up to 3 cards. We might as well get a spirit training card into our hand, because that'll give us at least 3 spirit. And with 3 spirit, we can then defeat the Spectre, which we're going to do. And this is not going to have... oh no, this is draw a card. So we do get to draw a card. 2 combat. So we have 2 combat, and we have 3. So we're going to defeat the Spectre. All right, it goes into the discard pile. This gets replaced with Celebration Event Mystery. Every hero may draw a card. We might as well. Sophie's going to draw a Cunning. So now she has 2 combat and a Cunning. It's not going to do her any good. And we're also going to draw a card for Thomas into his hand. All right, and that's going to be the end of Sophie's turn. And so that's it. Hope I haven't made any mistakes. She's going to be drawing 7 new cards. I have to shuffle. Up last for our episode will be Thomas the werewolf, and we'll see what he's up to here in a minute. Okay, we're over to Thomas. Now he's got 7 cards, so that's at least something. Now let's see what he's got. He's got a cunning, spirit, 1 cunning, 1 combat, 1 spirit, 1 cunning, 1 spirit. All basic cards, giving him 3. He's got 3 cunning, 3 spirit, and 1 strength of combat. Oh, doesn't really sound great. I'm going to have to come back and with his decision of what he's going to do. All right, I've decided what I'm going to do with Thomas, and it's not a grand scheme. He's got 3 cunning and 3 spirit and 1 combat. So he's going to use his 3 cunning and his 3 spirit to buy upgrade cards. And he's going to buy 2 brilliant deductions, which cost 3 of anything. So 3 spirit, 3 cunning. Because we want to have more cunning. We need 5 to defeat the Bog Fiend. We haven't been able to do it, so we're going to do that. That's basically his turn. I'll be drawing up 6 new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is going to conclude our episode for today of Dark Gothic. At least we have no minions. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. Really appreciate it. Join me next time where we continue our co-op playthrough trying to take out this Bog Fiend. We haven't even touched him yet, and we'll see you then.